Hello friends, my name is Shayla and today I am here to wrap up the reading month of June for you. It's hard for me to believe it's already July. This year is just flying by. It must be all the time I'm investing in my business, so it just feels like the year is flying past me. So I'm here to talk about the books that I read in the month of June. I read 5 books, which I'm very proud of myself for that. That's a little more than one a week. Considering my busy schedule, that's a great amount of reading for me. It's not what I used to do or what I normally did, but I'm really okay with 5 books in June. So let's just dig right into the books that I read. So this first book is actually a manga, and that is Sweetness and Lightning Volume 1. This is a really cute story about a widowed man and his daughter, and the fact that he needs to learn how to cook for his daughter now because his wife was a very good cook, and so she always did all the cooking. And so it's about him adapting to his life as a school teacher and as a single dad. And then there's a student who kind of has absentee parents who kind of comes around and helps him learn to cook. Anyways, it's really sweet and really fun and really witty. I ended up giving this one either 4.5 or 5 stars. I'm not remembering off the top of my head, but I know that I really enjoyed it and I'm looking forward to picking up Volume 2. Next up is The Thief by Megan Whalen Turner. This is a really fun adventure story about a thief who is let out of prison under conditions of stealing something for the kingdom that had him captured. That's about all I'm going to tell you about this. I think it's better to go in blind outside of that information. I really enjoyed it. Again, this was 4 or 4.5 stars. And so I am really looking forward to continuing on. This is like a 5-book series or something crazy like that. And I love this newer cover on it. And for those of you who are interested, there is like no romance, at least in this first book. I can't say for the rest of the series because I haven't read it yet. So if you're somebody who doesn't typically like romance in your reading, this is a really good option for you. Next up is The Dark Lord of Dirk by Diana Wynne Jones. This is a really fun, witty, satirical fantasy story. So The Dark Lord of Dirk is about this man named Dirk who has to go and act as the Dark Lord for these pilgrimages that happen every year, and he's not a great wizard. I mean, there's flying pigs involved with this guy. It is really fun and really witty. If you haven't read this one, I suggest you pick it up and enjoy it. It's a really fun read, a really good laugh. I gave this one 4 stars. There's more in the series and I do plan on continuing on. Next up is Reach For You by Pat Esden. This is book 3 in the Dark Hearts series. This is the conclusion to the story. The first book is A Hold On You. I have a review, spoiler-free review for that. So I will link that down below so that you can get a feel for this series. I feel like with each book, her writing has gotten progressively better. So I've enjoyed each installment a little bit more than the first. The first I gave 3.5 stars. The second one I gave either 4 or 4.25. And this one's easily 4.5 stars for me. I thought the way this concluded was exciting and sweet and fun and all of those amazing things that you want it to be by the end of the series. So if you have not checked out this series, I highly recommend you do. Pat Esden is a very talented author, and I can't wait to hear what other projects she's working on because I would love to read more from her. And next up, and last but not least, is Firewalker by Josephine Angelini. This is the second book in the, I forget what they're calling this series. Anyways, the first book is Trial by Fire. I read it earlier this year and really enjoyed it. The second installment did not disappoint. The twist that happened, like, hurt my heart so much. So much. Oh my goodness. And there's plenty of steaminess to go along in this book. It is really fun. It is a witch book, and I don't typically like much witch books. That's not really what I read a lot of, but I've really enjoyed this series. I do plan on picking up the third book, which is Pyre, soon, so that I can continue on and finish out this series. But I have to say, the first book was a solid 4 stars. This is easily a 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed this second installment. So guys, that is it for the month of June. Let me know in the comments down below what you read in the month of June, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!